dark day. You know why? Because I'm free.
Name one thing you can do today that you couldn't have done yesterday.
Quit my job.
You could have done that yesterday, but it would have been stupid.
I can quit today.
And it'd still be stupid. You clear your college debt and celebrate by enrolling in postgrad?
Academia is more my scene.
You didn't follow me into the crapper to gloat about freedom, Jane. Talk to me about the Nutella tax.
We're really calling it the Nutella tax?
Palm oil's a key ingredient in Nutella. The federal government taxes it at 300%. It'll cost more for us to gorge ourselves on it.
Isn't palm oil in pretty much everything?
We could have called it the soap tax, but the public cares more about Nutella than they do soap. Anyway, we get 4 more senators to come out against the bill. We can lean on Jacobs to withdraw it.
What are you gonna do?
Tell the Indonesians they're gonna host Senator Jacobs on a field trip to one of their plantations.
You never wash your hands.
He'll take the wife and kids on a tropical vacation. Come back, hailing their conservation efforts. His bill dies a quiet death.
If the Indonesian government pays for it, it's illegal.
These non-profit C3 to sponsor the travel, it's perfectly legal. As long as the trip is for educational purposes.
But the Indonesian government is still paying for it. See, this is why I'm thinking about postgrad.
Jane, we go to school to prepare us for the real world.
I'm not sure I like the real world.
So you want to bury your head in a Socrates?
You know that Socrates never actually wrote anything?
That's beside the point. If you don't like it, you change it. That's why you're here.
Miss Sloane, they're ready for you in the conference room.
Hey, Spencer, did you know that Americans care more about Nutella than they do about soap?
Okay.
See that? No reaction. Okay, guys, we've got to be quick this morning. I've got a meeting to get to. How many are they expecting at the IMF rally?
Between 500 and 1,000.
There's a margin of 100%. Does that technically mean that nobody might show up?
500 is the minimum, and the rest depends on weather. Seems more people hate banks when the sun's out.
What's the weather forecast?
Liz, time we sold Jacobs on Indonesia.
I know.
When Henry falls, we've got critical
mass, I'm aware.
Get a non-profit to sponsor a vacation. They give him face, and he'll pull it.
Did you just come from the ladies' room?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're talking about numbers at the IMF rally. All right, Alex, put Metro Talent on notice. We may need reinforcements.
I'm on it.
We're really gonna use movie extras?
The guy shouting about corporate greed becomes a lot less credible standing next to a hobo from Central Casting with a banner that reads, "Abolish money."
Shit is fucked up and bullshit. Best banner at Occupy. Tell me that was one of ours.
Oh no, that was creative, way beyond my capabilities. Franklin, Schmallow cakes?
Yeah.
Does sales tax apply to cakes and cookies or only one of those?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right, everybody, listen up. I'm gonna tell you a story.
Please, no.
A priest is giving a young nun a lift home from church one day, and as he's shifting gears, he rests his hand on the nun's knee.
This is offensive and inappropriate.
The young nun looks up at the priest and says, "Father, remember Luke 14:10. The priest withdraws his hand embarrassed. Next time they stop at a light, he places his hand a little higher up on her thigh. Again, the nun says, "Remember Luke 14:10, Father." The priest apologizes. "The flesh is weak," he says. So he drops her off, and when he gets home, he reaches for his Bible, and he flips to Luke 14:10. Anyone know what it says? What does it say, Pat?
Friend, come up higher, then shalt thou have glory.
Know your subject, people. Failure to do so may result in the loss of a golden opportunity. When I see you this afternoon, you better be ready to recite that tax code in Esperanto.